politics became so ugly in 2014 that had I stayed in Russia, I think I would have had to stop writing and to become a political activist, which I'm not and which I'm not good at. I would feel under constant stress because of all the stupid things happening around me. So if I wanted to keep my sanity and to go on, well, writing, I must put some distance between me and Moscow. That was the reason. And I'm not going, I do not go there any longer. I can, it's no problem, I'm not prosecuted or something. It's not good. It's not good for my work.
And yet you were quite active politically in the years before you left.
When I thought that I could do something, that I could change things, then the period of politics in Russia was over. Because when Russia invaded Crimea, it meant that the political choice, the final political choice was made. It means that now Vladimir Putin is going to, he has no choice but to become a lifelong dictator, and that Russia has no choice but to become gradually more and more isolated from the rest of the world, and it is going to end with a revolution. So politics is over. Civil society, peaceful protest, it's not going to work any longer.
And you know, what do you think of your, when you were going to participate in the protests in 2011, 2012, what did you think of your role as a writer? You know, in Russia it has a long and complicated history. How did you place yourself?
That was difficult and it was very disagreeable because I always hated the role of writer in Russia. You know, writer in Russia was always a preacher, teaching people, a prophet. I hated all that. I wanted to become just by myself. I wanted to become just a private person, individual. I grew up in a, in a communist country where everything was collective around me, and I hated collectivism completely. I wanted to be just by myself. I wanted to write entertaining literature. I wanted to have fun. But, well, you know, these things do not work like that, because if you have a lot of readers, people start listening to you. If something happens in the country which is bad, you cannot even afford to keep your mouth shut, because this is also a statement. You have to speak up, otherwise you lose respect for yourself, and this is not good for your mental health. So it happens gradually. It was not that I was going to, to take part into politics or to achieve something. I just had no choice, actually. You cannot abstain in certain situations. That's the way it was.
Except for the fact that, I mean, I might be wrong. It's just that, in reading your books and in seeing how people responded to you when you were, walking around looking at the various poets, when the work that you've done, one has to believe that the fact that you're writing and the fact that you have such a large following in Russia and out means that your work is giving people hope in an interesting way, not a specific political way, a candidate against Putin, whatever, but in a way to say, I can imagine myself as you imagine yourself, alone with this book, thinking thoughts that are my own and going someplace that's my own.